I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, I'm gonna be carrying a shovel in his truck when we get to a restaurant, have to shovel up.
Roll call, please.
Tony Biancardi,
Here.
Jim Constantine,
Here.
Larry Fabina,
Here.
Wilbur Outman,
Here.
Dan Marsh.
Here.
All right, and we have the approval of our March 16 minutes.
Make a motion to approve. Second.
Motion and a second to approve. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Do we have any correspondence tonight, Corinne?
No.
Okay. Reports. Anyone have questions or comments on the sanitary report? Bill, anything you want to tell us about that?
No, the only thing I'll say is that you'll notice a reduction in the labor hours a little bit because I haven't had one. So it's only been me, so those reports really are not there, so that's one thing I wanted to point out.
Comments, questions?
We have a hit on building repair. We're red on a building repair budget.
Under our expenses?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what was the building repair bill? 2341 we spent so far.
I think that was on the what we built on it was the lumber and stuff that we built on there. The pine lumber and the material that we did for when we were doing the shelving and the racks.
No, no, if that was this year or not. I'm thinking maybe it was something electrical in the building. Was that for sanitary? I will look it up and email it to everybody, give you a detail of what that was, because I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah,
Notice it here.
and it's good to watch that because we did only budget 1,000.
You know what?
And our budget, we try to keep pretty lean, so but we do have funds to cover those kinds of expenses.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Financial repair on this one, 46 January.
Building repair because
I bet I typed the an entry wrong
You
somewhere
think it's a typo?
for the entries that go into this ledger. So
Okay.
these numbers are gonna be accurate.
Okay,
There's gotta
so
be a
maybe there's
typo
just a
somewhere
typo
there.
somewhere.
Yes, thank you for
Okay.
catching that.
Yeah, great catch. All right, Larry, do you have anything?
No, other than I think we're working on working with you guys to get the lift station. I thought it was gonna be today. I guess we pushed it off to next week.
Yeah, so we had 2 dates, and one was an alternative date. Today was forecasted for a lot worse rain than we actually received. And that was one of the requests, and then the other one, we still had a little bit of fine tuning, so we pushed off to the 26th.
So I think everything's go, give it a try, and it sounds like everybody has a plan.
Yep.
It's a little disappointing changing horses in a stream with people, but
Yeah,
that's good to hear sometimes.
well, it kind of threw me off too, because I didn't know exactly who I was talking to, just a couple of my contacts.
Yeah, you know, I like to take it to the end zone, you know, when somebody carries the
yes.
ball to the 9, no, down to the 5-yard line, let them take it over the end zone, and I'm not sure the reasoning, I didn't want to get into it, as long as it works for you, I'm okay.
And we switched it up.
Okay,
A little bit of adjustment, but it's gonna work. We'll shoot it, and hopefully if we have to fine tune it, but I think we're good for the 26th.
Yeah, I think we have a plan, so hopefully it works, we move off to the next subject. Hey, by the way, if the board wants to come out as well as anybody else, for this other plan, and I'll show you some other stuff, we can pick a date somewhere along the line if it's everybody. It doesn't have to be right around the corner, but nice little weather, and I think good chance. Do other things, we'll drive around and beyond, so just, you know, the sewer plan.
Sure.
So if you guys want to do it, we work on a date somewhere down the line.
Okay.
Don't matter to me.
We're not gonna take it over.
yeah, Wilbur's moving.
No,
We're gonna wait till after August. No.
we can do it. There's a lot of stuff, you know, you can just hang out in the van too. You know, if you can't walk the thing, there's a lot of stuff to see. You know,
Yeah.
and I've never been inside the fence. That's interesting.
I'd like to see it driven.
And you've never seen the new furnaces with the hot mix stuff, right? The new ones when they start? Yeah, but yeah, if you've never seen it, a lot of people work at the mill for a whole career and never seen a sewage plant. Not even get close to it, they don't even know it's there,
Right.
it's just amazing.
And that's okay.
And that's all right, as long as it does its business, it's okay. But no, everything else is running fine. And I think we're okay with, the government and all that stuff, so.
Yeah, Corinne, why don't you add that on the agenda or remind us next month, and if you come with some dates that might work, then we can have a couple different ones and.
Yeah, we can do morning, we can do afternoon, if you wanna see a few places, I can take you to a couple places, that say, wow, like the hot strip, it's pretty interesting to see a piece of steel that's 10 inches thick rolled down to milton in 4 minutes and stuff like that. You did a couple of.
Suggest a couple of dates for us, to narrow it down.
I'm good, it just, I don't have anything super duper planned, just give me a few dates.
I say if we have 2, 3, then you can pick the one that.
Yeah, what I would suggest, for moving into summer and when maybe warmer weather, I'd pick more in the morning time before it gets hot of the day, that's my thing I would say.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it'd be good for, trying to do more community kind of stuff and let people know what's going on inside the plant, so. We've done a lot of cleanup, you'll be surprised, I even don't know, the place looks good, we're putting in some needed repairs and roads and stuff like that. Yeah, so it'd be good for you guys to come out and see the place. How many people have seen this sewage plant?
Oh, I've been out there.
A couple of you, that's all, right? So, but no, I think it'd be good for, everybody's invited. Go out and take a look at it. And I'll get it set up for a couple other spots and show you what the mill does too.
Cool, all right. Well, next month, if you guys, if you remind us, everybody come with some dates and we'll see if we can coordinate a couple that work for the majority of who wants to go visits. Thank you. Shem?
Nothing to report, thank you.
All right, old business, 293 Riverside Drive sewer connection. Just before the meeting this evening, Corinne forwarded us a message. And due to a few circumstances, the Jordans are not going to move forward with the project right now. I don't know if they'll come back. I mean, if he approaches the board again in the future, then we'll take that back up. But that was the communication we got. Okay. Old business, future infrastructure, Bill, anything on the horizon that we need to be thinking about?
Nothing right now, other than the same ones that we've already identified that may in the future, but right now,
Okay.
that's posing.
Nothing immediate need anywhere?
Nope.
Okay. All right, new business, we do have approval of claims, and we also have a PO tonight for the Think GIS software. And this is an annual subscription, and this is the system that, correct me if I'm wrong, that we've built our model in? No,
No.
this is the system, Bill, just quickly tell us.
So that's the system that we use both mainly for sanitation side, but we also have the county inputs on it, so it allows us to see some of that, but mainly we're able to put our system on it and the GIS, and also Planning Commission uses it because it's a great, pretty GIS of the plats and stuff like that, so, but we have inputted all of our sanitary system on there.
So anyone can go in there and they can see where everything's at and use that. So how long have we had this now?
This would be our third year.
Third year, okay. And then, so it is an annual subscription of $825. So if the board thanks tonight, if we could include this one.
Make a motion to approve the claims.
All right, motion to approve the claims, including this, Jim?
Including that.
Okay, including the GIS purchase order. Motion a second, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay, and then spending review, Dan pointed out the building that he noticed. We also have delinquencies and flow report. Anyone have anything on that? I did the actual.
That one.
Okay, comments, questions, spent on spending review, delinquencies, or flow reports. Okay, if there's none of those, good order and any other business that might come before the board.
So I just wanna bring up a couple things. So we're having issues with the cellular systems still. So I just want to keep the board abreast on it. The systems is supposed to work better. So I've been on the phone actually last couple of weeks fighting with this matter. And even today dealing with trying to get the data and the stuff. The problem is Verizon service, from what I understand from the engineers, is pretty much the way the cellular world lives. It's emergency, then consumer phone lines, then computer, then data is how they reference your importance of usage. How that works in the world of technology, I'm not sure, but so what's happening is we're at the bottom of that and we keep dropping, and every time we drop, these modules are not resetting. So they have people working on that, but what that's doing on my end, because it's not resetting, it's not allowing that data to be transmitted to the computers or software writing. So I'm losing that. We were able to retrieve a lot of it today to go in, it's there, but it's just not writing. So it takes a lot of time, a lot of field work to go out and pull that data. So it's not that we're losing it, it's just not coming in to write the reports. So we've been online fighting with them, and to the point where I even said, this is your job to make sure the customer's product's working. So so we are in the works with that, with and gas mode has been great. It's past gas mode, it's to the SCADA side. So we're fighting together with that to get this fixed, and it's at no expense to us, obviously, as the town, because we already paid for that. So they've tried Verizon, now we're trying Sprint. So they're trying to find different cellular users that will work for us.
Can they not designate us emergency?
So, well, I kind of explained our situation with the mill, that we're kind of more unique than just the regular sanitation system, that we have to keep this data and we have to report this. So that is one of the things that the engineer said he's going to try to push through, that this is important data. So they're going to try to move that to that side. That was today's conversation. So we are working with that side of the conversation as well. So hopefully it gets what's dropping out.
How often is it dropping?
Usually about every day. It seems like about between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. For some reason, our service drops way down in the afternoon. So I don't know if that's the busy peak time. But once it drops, if I don't go out and unplug those modems and reset them, it doesn't communicate saying that I need to pick back up. So, so it's been a headache. So anyway, and again, the data's there at the station, but once you do that, it doesn't automatically upload, like say, okay, I need to catch up. You know what I mean?
It loses communication.
But yeah, that's all it says.
When
Count
you
failures when
open
it
the
goes in.
modem, you get the communication back.
Correct. So that's the easy way to put it. But it's just a lot harder to get it to come over. So, so we're working on that, and hopefully we'll get it fixed, but I just wanted to make sure the board knew kind of what was going on. Because I know Corinne was waiting for the reports, and I was trying to piece it together. And then I ended up pulling the monthly, which was like 1 million gallons versus the daily, and it was a mess. So it's a project that's ongoing. So, and then I just wanted to report that I have been working with the camera and the trailer project that we have. It's just a little more in depth than what I expected because of supply. Not everybody has them. They have some of the big ones that we don't need, but they don't really have what we need. So I am working with my Valpo trailer. They just don't have nothing in stock. Everybody has flatbed trailers, but no box trailers. They did get a shipment in, but they're too big from up here on Route 6 R&B. So we're working on that project to try to get what we need. So it'll be a subject that we'll probably talk about the next meeting again. That's what I got.
Any other good order? Business? All right. Announcements? You want to make an announcement here?
Next one.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, adjournment.
Make a motion.
Motion and a second to adjourn. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
That's-
Lord,
Yes.
yeah.